A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a recent interview with CBS News, U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee addressed the complex situation in Gaza, emphasizing that it is ultimately up to the Israeli government to decide whether to take full control of the region. Huckabee stated, "It's not our job to tell them what they should or should not do," highlighting the autonomy of Israeli decision-making in this matter. He acknowledged that while the U.S. could offer counsel if requested, the final decision rests solely with Israel. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has expressed intentions to take control of all of Gaza, but clarified that Israel does not aim to govern it, instead wishing to transfer authority to Arab forces capable of managing the territory effectively. On the matter of hostages taken during the October 7th Hamas terror attack, the Hostages and Missing Families Forum urged Israelis to march to the headquarters of the Israel Defense Forces, emphasizing the urgency of bringing their loved ones home. They stated, "Time is running out. Our loved ones can't wait any longer. We either bring them home now, or we lose them for good." This call to action reflects the pain and desperation felt by families of those still unaccounted for. Negotiations for a ceasefire and the release of hostages have stalled, with both sides blaming each other for the breakdown. Huckabee commented on the situation, saying, "I think the negotiations have broken down completely because Hamas is not serious about negotiating." He criticized European leaders for placing pressure on Israel rather than on Hamas, suggesting that this has allowed Hamas to gain an upper hand in the narrative surrounding the conflict. The ambassador also addressed the recent deaths of 6 Americans in the occupied West Bank, allegedly at the hands of Israeli settlers. Huckabee has called for thorough investigations into these incidents, stressing the importance of accountability. He noted that the complexities of dealing with both Israeli and Palestinian authorities can complicate the investigative process. As humanitarian concerns continue to mount, Huckabee acknowledged the suffering in Gaza, stating that aid distribution has been hampered by logistical challenges and the actions of Hamas. He remarked, "There's not been a lack of food or even a lack of attempt. It's been an inefficient way of getting it. And it's been a problem because you have a terror organization who is stealing it, looting it, and then turning around and selling it to the people who are hungry." Despite these challenges, Huckabee pointed to efforts by the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation to effectively deliver aid, with plans to expand their operations significantly. The UN has reported that over 1,400 individuals have died while attempting to access food aid, with many casualties attributed to Israeli fire. Huckabee expressed skepticism about some claims regarding these incidents, insisting that any unjustified violence would lead to severe consequences for those responsible. Looking ahead, Huckabee remarked that the future of Gaza post-conflict will depend on the desires of its inhabitants. He noted that while some Palestinians wish to stay and rebuild their lives, others may seek to leave to escape the traumatic experiences they have endured. He affirmed that no one should be forced to leave Gaza, emphasizing the importance of personal choice in the aftermath of the conflict. When questioned about the U.S. position on a two-state solution, Huckabee maintained that it is not for him, as an ambassador, to dictate policy. He described the two-state solution as an aspirational goal, but acknowledged the lack of clarity surrounding its specifics, including boundaries and governance. As the situation in Gaza continues to evolve, the international community watches closely, with humanitarian needs and political resolutions at the forefront of discussions. Ambassador Huckabee's statements reflect the ongoing complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the urgent need for resolution and support for those affected. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.